Hello everybody, welcome to your video. So this is your general collective Aquarian video. I channeled a song called Royals by Lorde, but before I get into all that, I want to be the first to tell you that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you. The divine values you. And thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. So I have no clue what this song is how it's supposed to relate to this reading. I mean, I've listened to it. I even watched a little video on, what the person was thinking when they wrote it. And it's basically about two contrasts, right? Polar opposites. Someone from poverty and someone, who has a luxe sort of life, all right? Two opposite extremes here. So I don't know how it's going to play out into the reading. There is a parody song that goes, that was made from this song, and it has more to do with a sort of like conspiracy theory type, sort of, like the luxe, living the crazy lavish life and, higher up elites and stuff like that. That's that parody type of conspiracy theory video. I might put that in the links below. I don't know, but I will definitely put the song Royals with the lyrics below, and you can figure out what it means yourself for you if it fits. But for me, it's two opposite extremes, and she said when she was creating the video, she was watching, she was heavily influenced by rap and by somebody else, I forget the name, and that, everyone, like in a lot of rap videos, how they have expensive, liquor or, Grey Goose, and as in her video or whatever she called it, and, fancy cars and all that, and, and like where she's comes from, her and her friends would get together on the train and count their coins, on the train, and they didn't have no money. So it's really two different extremes. And so I don't know if you're going to be meeting the opposite of yourself, come into contact with the opposite of what you're used to, whatever it is. I don't know if you're going to be rubbing elbows with rich and famous, and vice versa. I don't know if if you're already doing very well for yourself and you're going to be meeting someone who has had less opportunities than you, but might nevertheless be very interesting, right? Because a lot of people like her music, and she has sung about her reality and how she sees things from her world. So I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, I'll put the song in the description box. That is the song that I channeled. I see a card flipped over here. So I've done a pre-shuffle. I don't know. We're going to see what wants to come out. I'm going to say a prayer and then we'll get into your reading. Our Father in heaven, I'd like to thank you for the many blessings that you have given to me each and every day, and the Aquarians you've brought my way, and cross watchers. And I'd like to thank you on behalf of them as well, okay, for all of their many blessings that they also have. I would like to ask for protection for myself and the fellow Aquarians and cross watchers here, protection from evil eye, illness, and harm for ourselves and for our loved ones. And I would like to ask permission to be able to have clarity for this reading, for this song that I channeled. I'd like to have, be able to take a sneak peek into the people's lives that this reading may connect with. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. So like I said, I'm kind of confused. I really don't know. The only thing that's, sticks to me is polar opposites. That's the only thing that really sticks to me. So I'm going to open up here with Wisdom of the Oracle and just see what wants to come out. I have several tarot decks, and I'm going to close out with the Enchanted Map and just kind of see what wants to, maybe it's just even being the observer. Okay, noticing things, noticing trends and patterns. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe it's just an interesting, something interesting is going to come your way. You literally, we have a Yang, Divine Masculine. Maybe you're going to meet a Divine Masculine energy that has wealth, and maybe you come from the poor side of the tracks, and maybe they don't. I don't know. Or maybe it's vice versa. You might come from the rich side and they come from the poor side, and together you guys find something, or you get into the movies, you get into music. If you're an music artist, I have no clue. So show me what I need to see for this reading, please. My fellow Aquarians, general, just as a general reading for Aquarius. What do I need to see for this? Thank you. That wanted to come out, but it didn't flip over. I saw it though. Anything else? Okay. So it is about building a solid foundation here, something that's coming in and transforming your situation. Now this did come out, the community card, and to be fair, and deep knowing. So, and this also came out. Whatever it is, practicing presence, stillness, listening for guidance, really, because something is changing. And yes, Pluto is in, I'm sorry, I bumped the camera. Pluto is definitely, in our sign, for those of us with Aquarius in our chart. And there's a lot of things that are changing. Okay, a lot of things are changing. And it's ultimately to line us up with what's meant for us, okay? This is serendipity. Everything good that's meant for you right here, just everything that's meant for you. But maybe it has something to do with building something. And maybe it has something to do, in the pre-shuffle I got co-create with this card. You might end up coming together with another person. This other person might have wealth, or this other person might lead you to an opportunity, okay, who is able to promote you in some kind of way for something that you're doing. And we have deep knowing and to be fair. So you might actually feel something is meant for you, all right? You might feel nudges to do certain things, go in a certain direction, create a certain something. I don't know. This song has me completely confused. So I'm just going to read the cards. I'm not really going to worry too much about the song. Because it's just one of those songs that, it's deep. It's deep. And so many, people can take it different ways. But for me, I definitely, on the bigger picture, see it as two polar opposites. Luxe life, poor life. So I don't know. You guys can tell me what you think about it, or how you think it might relate to this, but definitely channel that song. And I also watched, like I said, I watched the parody of it, which talks about the conspiracy side of the luxe side of life, What do I need to see for this reading, please, for the beautiful Aquarians out here, cross watcher who might be dealing with an Aquarian? What do I need to see? Okay. Well, we have Queen of Swords. We have Two of Cups on the bottom, and it's in the reverse. Okay. Well, on the bottom of the deck, okay, this is what came out. We have somebody here thinking, all right? This could be you, all right? It's air energy. And then we're thinking of a King of Cups, a Scorpio energy. It's water and air energy here anyways. And we have two individuals, and then we have two individuals not together. So we can take it as someone who's moved on from someone they loved, if I just wanted to read energy and not read the signs. And there's something to do with some sort of betrayal here. Ten of Swords is in the reverse. So I take it that there's already breakup or separation that's happened. And it has something to do with somebody wanting the life, the status life, the life of fame, or the life of status, meeting the status quo, keeping up with status, and just viewed in the public eye in some way. Okay, whether it's in the community, someone views this person in the community, or literally can view this person online, or through some sort of industry. And I think, there might be a relationship that didn't take place because of this status thing. Because if I go further down, I have Three of Swords. It could have broke somebody's heart here, but now someone's probably doing better. Okay, better than they were. So this is what it's about. Somebody sort of thinking here, looking at why a situation didn't happen, come to fruition, and it literally seems like status quo. Somebody was more into the world of fame and sacrifice, really, because what would they be sacrificing would be love. This person might have sacrificed you to for money, they vice versa, you know, but it's definitely, this is the fame card right here. This is the betrayal that happened by a person that looks like a masculine, and this is why it didn't happen. It didn't happen because, you know, nobody said, oh, well, we're not compatible. No, what was not compatible was something about status, looks, appearance, not accepted by others. Okay, maybe you look different than what this person is used to being with, vice versa. There's something here. There's something here about this status because of the song and because of this. So I'm going to hold on to that card, and I'm going to clarify with this. No, they said use the mermaid deck. I'm going to clarify this mermaid deck right now. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Three of Swords. And we have single on the bottom here. And we have this Temperance reverse. Did somebody get left behind because of status? Because somebody wasn't on somebody's financial level? Or what's going on here? Is that what this is about, really? Somebody here had plenty of money and didn't need anything, even maybe some sort of generational wealth here. Maybe that's the only kind of person they want to mix with. You know, royals. They want to mix with people who they feel are like them, who they feel are royals. Don't want to mix with poor people. It's a terrible message. I know the feeling. I know what it feels like. Is anybody out here going through this? Give me another aspect. Give me another aspect to this reading. Did somebody get thrown away because they were too poor? Or because they just... they didn't want to... I mean, that's really what it just seems like the strongest message here. So, we have the Knight of Wands reverse. That was an inconsistent energy. It was the energy of Sagittarius. Did somebody not get chose because of some sort of status, and now someone's doing better and the other person's looking back at them? Tell me about this Knight of Wands reverse. Okay. We have mirroring with this Lover's card, Gemini energy, very close connection. But we also have this Seven of Pentacles. And we have this King of Pentacles reverse. Did somebody want to choose somebody for status, fame, and money? And that means they didn't choose over love, or they didn't choose over a close connection, but they would have chose, you know, because we have the Seven of Pentacles here. It can talk about money and investments. But it seems like somebody invested in people who have had money. Ah, I get it. Give me a card for this. I think I get it. I think I get it. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. And I got this. All right. This is very interesting. We have the Lovers again. We have the Lovers twice. There are two people who have such a close connection. But they're polar opposites. Two sides of the tracks here. Somebody's from the poor side. Someone has some sort of status or wealth or something like that. If anybody chose somebody else because of that, chose because of anything to do with status or finances or anything like that, it's like a masculine energy. So they might have ended up with someone who chose them for the same reasons, but none of this is love. And now, if this was a person who used to be inconsistent with that Knight of Wands in the reverse, if this was a person in the past who was inconsistent, because this is another part of the story, maybe someone doesn't care so much about the money anymore because the King of Pentacles is reversed. Let me see here. And the Knight of Pentacles is on the bottom. That's Virgo energy. And then we have this Five of Wands. You know, maybe they were going for status, okay? Because we have this card, you know. Maybe they were picking a person who... There's something here about some sort of fame or some sort of status or something like this. Someone who maybe get a lot of attention, but now there's something here about a lack of stability or not caring about the money, because the connection is so close that the money doesn't matter. But the money sure mattered at some point when it came to you and this person. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. Knight of Cups reverse. Nine of Cups. And we got the Six of Wands again. Six of Wands twice. And now the Five of Wands reverse. Wow, I see what happened here. I feel... Because I got Aquarius here, and I got the Justice and Five of Wands reverse. You're going to get Justice, Aquarius, if you were put in a competition. We got this Five of Wands here, and we got it next to the Three of Cups right here. If somebody chose others over love, if somebody chose, like, if they were like gold digging themselves or looking for someone of some sort of status, a particular status, whatever, it doesn't matter. Because you and this person appear to be opposite in some way. It kind of looks like the tables are turning, because we have the King of Pentacles reverse and we have the Page of Wands reverse. So maybe you're doing something, and we got the Five of Pentacles. Somebody might not be doing so good financially. You know? Or someone could have, I don't see the Seven of Swords, so I can't say someone took for them, but definitely someone's not very stable right now. And you seem to be, like, if there was a person who chose money and his life is status, there's nothing wrong with that, right? But their life is very stressful, very hectic. They got to keep up with demands, and they got to keep up with the status quo. They can't just, you know, be themselves, right? They have to, you know, they literally got to be whoever this image is that everybody thinks is here. They got to be the image, okay? Which doesn't mean that's who their true self is. And you're over here, low stress. You know, I'm hearing more money, more problems, right? People talk about more money, more problems. And I'm not saying it's not good to have money, but this, don't let money rule you. Somebody let money rule them. Somebody let money get between you and them. Whether it was a lack of money, you know, like if you didn't have enough to be with them, or if they didn't have enough to, you know, something. There was something here with money, for sure. Money and status. This person was so caught up in money and status, about being successful. And this is a person who wants to heal something here. 3 of Swords reverse. Because the connection is so close with you, they want to heal it. They don't care about status anymore. And you never did. You're the one. You're like Lorde singing the song here, looking at other people. It's a nice fantasy, right? But it's not where your happiness is at. So I see you have chose a path, or you're choosing a path, definitely, be Pluto in your sign, of less stress. Those are the actions that you're taking. But something over here for this person is bad news, because I have the 7 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles reverse, and the Page of Wands reverse. That is bad news for this person. But for some reason, they have a very close connection with you. They have a very close connection with you, and this is, they're trying to change something here when it comes to their status. And like, again, the Lovers. I got the Lovers for each deck. Lovers, lovers, lovers. Transformation, Scorpio right here. This is a person trying to come back towards you, but this was a person where money or status or fame or something came between you and them. They were more worried about what other people thought of them than what they thought. What they think, my gosh, this connection between you and them. And it could even be, you know, anybody who's into twin flames or whatever. It could be a Gemini, but I got all 3 of the Lovers cards here. Literally on the bottom of this deck, Lovers, coming together, changing things because somebody's feeling left out here. What's the root? But it's someone else's energy who's feeling this way about you, because you're fine. The actions that you're taking with this. You have Aquarius, you have Libra, and you have the 5 of Wands reverse. All right. So you're taking the path of least resistance. That would, for me, because justice is an action. You're putting motion into action, and it's of least resistance. The path of least resistance for you. Someone chose a very stressful life, a life of maintaining a mask, maintaining a status, maintaining a persona, but not who they are really. Show me the roots. I saw you right there. Yes, 5 of Wands. Very stressful. This person is always working too hard to get to the top. And the Lovers here now is reversed. The Lovers. The Lovers is very apparent in every deck here. Tell me about the 5 of Wands. Four of Swords. So this is a person that could have cut you off, ghosted you with this Knight of Swords here. Because they were going after something else, but it wasn't their happiness. This person could have been going after contracts. Ten of Cups is reversed. They weren't going after their happiness. All right. They were inconsistent with you, but they were very consistent with going towards, you know, contracts, Ace of Wands, whatever it was that they wanted. All right. Eight of Pentacles reverse. Nine of Pentacles reverse. They weren't focused on you, and they weren't focused on being with you, and it could literally be because you were, you know, from the wrong side of the tracks as far as they see it. But they're showing up in your reading today. So what does this mean? If you're so insignificant to them, if you're not good enough for them, and if you have money, there's something here about how others would view you and them together. Okay. So why are they showing up in your reading today? If you wasn't good enough for them, if they're striving and striving and striving and trying so hard to be this person and have all this success, and you're doing your thing where you're taking the path of least resistance. You're taking the path of the Five of Wands reverse, least amount of stress. You're striving for less stress, less chaos. So if they were so fine and great without you, didn't need your energy, if they were elite and you're not, or whatever is trying to come out here, because this is definitely somebody who cares about how other people view them. They care more about how people view them than how they feel. So they could love you and be in love with you, but if somebody looks at you too and is like, oh, how could you guys be together? You know, like that would bother them more than actually how they feel. That would be a mask. But I think that's what's changing because, you know, King of Pentacles is in the reverse and this Page of Wands is in the reverse. So either they're losing their wealth to learn a lesson or they don't care about the money anymore. They're changing. Definitely changing. And maybe you're changing too. Maybe, you know, the wheel of karma is turning. Maybe they're losing wealth and you're gaining it. I mean, it can go any kind of way here. You choose the way that it's going. But if anyone ghosted you, ignored you, they were trying to obtain a goal here that's almost, it's a competitive goal. Like it never stops. It never ever stops. It's a very competitive goal. You know, if you're number one, you're not number one for long. Like you always got to keep at it. It's a very hard goal to maintain. It's a goal that they put first before love or anything else. But they're not happy because look, they're in your reading. They're in your reading. What's the past then with Aquarius and this person? What's the past? Maybe you guys work together. There's an Eight of Pentacles here, a Five of Cups. I'll clarify it. And I do see the Emperor reverse and the Seven of Pentacles. Maybe you guys used to work together. Or maybe it's a person that you used to focus on them. Let's see. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here for the past? Nine of Wands in the reverse here. And then we have the Chariot. We have the Magician in the reverse. Tell me about the Five of Cups. The Fool. So something didn't get off the ground here, basically. You know, we have the Fool reverse. It's a new beginning in the past that could have happened between you and this person. Or maybe it was a false start, or it started and quit soon after. But this person surrendered this connection because they went after they went in a new direction, and this other direction, it was literally a lot more stressful, okay, because it's a very competitive direction. So I feel they went after, you know, money, fame, fortune. I feel that they didn't want to focus on you, didn't want to focus on them, when, you know, not in a relationship sense. I feel they just wanted to focus on money. But something seems to change because literally they're in your reading here. Or maybe you're the one. Maybe you're the one, like I said, who's coming into your abundance. And maybe this person's abundance is starting to dwindle here as a lesson, you know, sort of a life lesson. And then this is them coming toward Aquarius. Eight of Cups toward the sun. Excuse me, the star. I don't know why I said the sun, but it's happiness for them. Maybe they're Leo, I don't know. But they're gaining some sort of clarity about you. They're gaining some sort of perspective that I think they judged you wrong. See, I think if you met this person, if this even makes sense, if you met this person and you were poor and they were rich, or vice versa, because roles can be reversed if you're dealing with an Aquarius, right? But if you met this person and you guys were polar opposites, I think that they're looking at something now because maybe you're coming up. And even if you're not, even if you're in the same path, because you're on the path of least resistance, which is basically you're on the path of the least amount of stress. According to this reading for these Aquarians that it resonates with, somebody chose a harder path. And it had a lot to do with how people view them, and it had a lot to do with fame and success, and, you know. But I think that life has become very burdensome for this person. I think it's become very hard for this person. And I think at the end of the day, the person just wants to be themselves, which was something they could be with you. What crowns this? What crowns this reading? Releasing Four of Pentacles. There's a lot about this person having a loss of finances. I mean, I got the King of Pentacles reverse. I had the Nine of Pentacles reverse. I have the Four of Pentacles reverse. Let's just see. Maybe somebody's not rejecting anymore. It can also be a card of rejection and holding back, because we did have the Four of Swords. Let's see. Is this person not rejecting, or is this person actually having financial loss here? Tell me about the Four of Pentacles reverse. Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. But this one's writing. And we have Six of Cups. All right, so this person could be a Virgo, doesn't have to be. This represents time. If there's somebody who was holding back from you, avoiding you, or whatever, you know, I think they want to reconnect. We got the Two of Cups. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Six of Cups. Above all, it shows a close connection. I've had the Lovers come out in every deck here. Upright in all decks except for one deck on the bottom here. It was in the reverse, but everything else. So for whatever reason, you and this person had a disconnect. You guys could have worked together, but it looks like the disconnect happened a lot. A lot of it had to do because of this person has a lot of issues when it comes to how others think. Others think about them, how others think about their life, what they do, who they're with. Like their life is in some sort of public or community eye. And for them, there was something that they didn't see, I guess, would fit between you and them. And it could be, I mean, a lot of it has to do with status or money, but it doesn't have to be. It's just something that could be different, that you guys are some sort of opposites. And they weren't ready for that. They chose the life of, well, this looks better for me, for my public persona, for how people view me. So that's the path they chose, and it was a harder path. Meanwhile, you've chosen an easier path. You've chosen a path of less stress. Doesn't mean that you're not out working on your goals. It just means you're not trying to keep up with others. You know, it's 501's reverse for you. It's not stressful for you. The path you chose for yourself is to relieve stress or ease it up, or I just feel the path of least resistance. But they definitely chose the harder path here. And it's hard. It's a burden for them to keep up now. To keep up with whatever this is that they've been trying to keep up with, whatever image. They have an image they're trying to uphold, and it's really not who they are. What's the future? That's a lot. Again, King of Pentacles is in the reverse. Six of Pentacles is in the reverse. There's a lot of Pentacles in the reverse. I would not be surprised if the tables have not turned somewhere. I said down here, they could have just been going after contracts, you know, whatever. Whatever type of work that they were doing. If it was contractual type of work, there can be a loss with that here in the future. Because this can be a breaking of a contract, not expanding, but contracting, pulling back. Three of Wands is in the reverse. Five of Swords in the reverse. It can be over. It's done. All right. Makes peace with it. There's something here. The Six of Pentacles talks about balance. This talks about balance. Okay, but it can also talk about a lack of money, okay? Because this is a lot of Pentacles in the reverse. But we have the Nine of Swords, and we have the Emperor, and we have the Three of Pentacles reversed. So there is a person who wants to start over. Maybe start over in a new business. Maybe start over and create something with you, okay? But there is some sort of loss, and I'm telling you, it looks like a loss of money, or a loss of a business, a loss of a job, a loss of a contract, whatever. It's a loss in the future. And it's this divine masculine energy. It's this Emperor energy, possibly Aries energy, but it's not expansion. It's a retraction here. And it leads to some sort of instability. But the thing is, when they come back toward you, things would improve for them. So I don't know if you guys were always meant to create something together. I don't know. It seems like this person went on the wrong path. Maybe this person just likes doing everything the hard way. I mean, some people are that way. They absolutely like to take the hard route everywhere. I got this feeling from you, Aquarius, you know, work smart, not hard. But even if it's not working, it's literally the path of least resistance, not giving yourself all that added stress, where this person gave themselves double stress. clarify that Emperor and that Three of Pentacles, because that for me is definitely like work. And if you're having problems with work, I mean, I see this as a masculine energy. It improves when you team up with somebody, if that's the case. Nine of Cups. Oh, yeah. This isn't for everybody, but somebody could lose everything due to alcoholism or drinking. Not you. It's not you, though. It's not you. Somebody's very sad and regretful here. And it's toward you. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody's not ready to hit some sort of rock bottom. Not everyone is here drinking. That's just a specific message, but there's some major loss that's taking place because a person has to learn a lesson that it should be heart over mind. That's the quickest way that I could sum that up. Show me the self position. Yeah, somebody has to learn the lesson of heart over mind. Love first. So somebody picked the other stuff first. And they just, and they didn't really want to spend much time with love. It was all about, you know, building, literally building. Building, but not building relationships. Just building. Building money, building status. What's the self position? So now there's a lesson where that's failing. That was never your position. But you're in a good position in your, you know, you're showing up as yourself anyway. You're not showing up in the reverse or any of that stuff. Self position is Ten of Wands reverse. So this person literally, and that's a perfect example. We can't go like this no more. Somebody's ready to literally just like this molten lava rock here. Can't take it no more. I got to get out of this situation. And then this becomes the same card, Ten of Wands, but in reverse. I have to release this. And then that's when the real growth starts. That's when then things start falling into place. Give me a card for that Ten of Wands. Reverse, yeah. So somebody starts over and it looks like, you know, may want to come start over with you. Build something with you. I don't know what. Could start with a collaboration, right? Talking. You guys could literally build something together here. I think whatever they were trying to do on their own, it was always meant to be done with you. And that's what's going to be changing. Falling into place and into alignment. And this can be anybody, but it's a very close connection. Okay? Very close connection. All right, what's the environment? The Magician. It's Virgo, Gemini energy. It's also, it can be talking, but it's co-creating with God. It's co-creating with God here. So what's going to be co-created? What's being manifested? Now things get on track. Now things get on track. Yep. Somebody literally surrenders to be happy. Somebody chose the status quo over happiness. Somebody chose mind over heart. They've learned a very big lesson. They've lost something. They could literally be losing their wealth. However God sees fit is however this is going to play out when it comes to someone's lesson. But definitely that's here. What's the hope and the fear? So I guess they've learned their lesson. That's what it seems like. The hope and the fear. Eight of Swords reverse, that's a release. And Queen of Wands, that's a literal Aries sign. Bottom of the deck is the Sun. You know, I'm going to clarify this, but I don't know if this seems, I'm taking this card in a very positive way, and I normally take it as a karmic card, but I'm taking it as because it's with happiness and releasing something. I need to know what about the Queen of Wands. Is that how they see Aquarius? Tell me about that Queen of Wands. It's the Page of Pentacles reverse, which is an Ace of Swords reverse. Somebody wants to be able to say something to you, and they're stuck in their mind of what to say. They haven't come forward to say it. All right, so somebody really wants to say something to you, okay? Now, it is a face card, so I don't know if somebody wants to come toward you. This is so weird because it was an avoidance before. What makes it different now? Are you in the public eye some way? Did you turn things around on them, what they didn't want? You know, did they misjudge you and now the tables have turned? Tell me about that Queen of Wands. Well, they're reaching out, that's for sure. Yeah, this is, oh my goodness. Yeah, going straight for Aquarius. I got Aquarius here. I got the Four of Swords reverse, the Three of Pentacles reverse, the Sun upright, Three of Wands. They're coming in, Aquarius, and they're willing to fight for it because, you know, with all these positive cards and then the Five of Swords and then the Eight of Wands, this person is definitely willing to win at all costs. I think that they're seeing you as this Queen of Wands, okay? I'm not taking it bad, and that's why I had to double check, because I really normally do. This person, on the bottom of the deck here, we got the King and the Queen of Pentacles, and then we have the Ten of Swords, and we have Judgment. We have the Ten of Wands reverse. I think this person is stuck thinking that they let go of the one that they want to be with for the rest of their life, or at least long term. They're stuck, and they must have let go of you for some really petty reasons. And to channel the song Royals, it has got to do something with some kind of differences, polar opposites there. What's this look like for an outcome? I mean, this is very interesting reading. What does this look like for an outcome? I mean, they're going to reach out. They haven't reached out. I signed that on the Page of Pentacles reverse. So right now they're stuck. Maybe they don't know what to say. Maybe they're trying to gain some sort of strength and confidence. I think that's what it is. I feel like they're trying to give themselves a pep talk here. I feel like they're trying to reach out to you telepathically to get you to reconnect with them, because there's a lot of telepathy here, but you're focused on another direction. They're sending out messages, and you're just, I'm telling you, you're just focused on yourself. They're trying to build up some sort of courage here. but they're stuck. They're stuck. They're stuck. They don't know what to say. Tell me about that Six of Swords reverse. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Because there's some sort of betrayal in the past. There's something that happened there. Ten of Swords is in the reverse. So they're stuck. They don't know how to say what they're going to say, come back from it, because literally it looks like they were the ones who chose to go in a harder path, another direction. They were the one who chose to live by some sort of, image. And there must have been something about you and them being together that would, I'm hearing like they would feel that it would tarnish their image in some kind of way. So I don't know what kind of image they had. Maybe they had this player image, because we start off here. The other thing was this Knight of Wands. Well, Knight of Wands can be player energy, but they don't want that no more. So if somebody had to literally keep up with some sort of status of, be the player, or be with somebody if it has something to do with money, or I don't know, but there's something like that. And it had a lot to do with how other people viewed them, but it didn't have a lot to do with how they feel. So they had to learn a lesson when they chose the mind over the heart. They had to learn a lesson. Let's close out with some advice. What's the advice here? Interesting. 2 cards. We have 35, which is education, and 12, slow and steady. So let's see what wants to actually come out here. Education was first. And it says, life is filled with lessons. Be teachable. In the upright, wisdom comes from participating in life, not just reading about it. This card suggests that you might not have enough knowledge about what you seek, the direction you take, your circumstances, or the nature of your inquiry. Important information is coming. Now is the time to go to school, ask a person who might know more than you, or find a teacher or a course of study that you can more clearly understand what the next right action must be. Sometimes life unexpectedly sends you an unfamiliar school, and you must learn by experience. Now is the time to be teachable, open to changing your preconceived notions, be a student, and be willing to state the most powerful mantra of all. I don't know yet. And honestly, I feel like that with this whole reading. I felt like that with the song I channeled. I'm like, I don't know where this is going. And this is generally the message or the feeling I have. Like, I don't know. All I can tell you, something is changing. All I can tell you is it looks like somebody has made some sort of mistake when it comes to you, and it's a close connection, and it was a literal mind over heart. Like, in their mind, in their logical mind, it made no sense for them to settle down with you or probably anyone. And now they're more in their heart space. They could have had a loss. They could have even got depressed with this 5 of Cups. They could have became a person who drinks or gets in some sort of what do they, when they drink, or they just try to occupy their thoughts, take their thoughts off of things, and it could have led to some sort of spiraling down, losing stuff, because they can't keep up with life. They are going to come forward as in their actions, but not as it ends up. They don't have the words to say, because they were the ones, they were the ones who chose this. So they're the ones who have to sort of swallow their pride and come forward, because you're a person who's doing your thing. Like, you're just showing up normal. You're showing up in your normal energy, your normal Aquarian energy. The other card that came out is slow and steady. And it says, remember the old cliche, slow and steady wins the race. This is a time for easy movement, unhurried steps, and steady heart. And that was literally your energy. That was your energy all along. Trust that taking life at a more leisurely pace will give you greater access to your dreams. Slowing down allows more contact with the juicier elements of your life. Savor them. So this is a person who I feel is, I don't even know if this is you. I feel like this might be a person who is sort of lost, right? They might not have even been taught a lot about choosing love. Like this might have been a person who come from a home or background where it's, you know, go after the things. And this person is not happy with the things when they don't have you in their connection, which was a close connection. It was a Two of Cups and the Lovers 3 freaking times. There's no things on this earth that can make this person feel what they feel with you. And I think they're confused because I think they have to unlearn some things that they learned. And I think this is you. You've been slow and steady and in your energy, and you're just yourself. They might be learning what to say. They might be learning about themselves, about why they're this way. Why it's so important about what other people think of them, or why it's so important to meet the status quo, or why it's so important to overachieve. They might literally be trying to learn that about themselves. And you're just sort of chill. You're like, it is what it is. I'm fine. I'm fine with you. I'm fine without you. I'm fine. Like, I'm cool. I don't know. Anyway, you guys, I love you guys. And if it didn't resonate, there's always going to be another reading tomorrow. So, namaste, my friends.